if you don't have any family members abroad, but you dream of one day traveling, relocating, and residing abroad, then this channel is for you. Sit tight, I got you. My name is Jarvis. I'm the CEO and founder of We Code Designs. It's a small platform where businesses can visit to get incredible and outstanding web and graphic solutions. So in this channel, we're going to be talking about my travel journey. I currently reside in the US. I moved here from Africa, and before getting here, I've resided in Dubai, that's in the Middle East. I've resided in Romania, that's in Europe, and I've also traveled to so many other countries, and I did so all by myself. I don't have any family member in the US. I don't have any relatives here, and I don't have any family member or relatives in any country that I've lived in. So if traveling abroad is something that interests you, sit tight and subscribe. This channel is going to make sense to you. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be talking about skills that you should learn or you should have. Skills that are going to help you a whole lot when you move abroad. Be it in Europe, Canada, the UK, in the US, Australia, in the Middle East, wherever. Like, if you have these skills, your life is going to be a lot easier. You get? So I feel like top of the list for guys, even ladies, for everyone, should be how to cut hair, barbing. Yeah, you should learn how to cut hair because it's going to help you a lot. Because once you get to a community, you start meeting people. If you can cut hair, you are at a plus. You're able to make extra money for yourself while you're trying to get yourself together to do whatever you're doing. You should learn how to cut hair. Even if it's just for the fact, even if it's just so you can cut your own hair. Because when I traveled, I didn't have all these skills. I only traveled with a little bit of tech skills. You know, when you travel, you're spending money to cut your hair, and it's a lot of money. Let me just say, once you leave your comfort zone, once you leave home, you're not saving anymore. You're spending money, and it's a lot of money. And you should not be spending it on useless things. I don't mean like they're not useless, but these things I'm naming them, if you can just learn them, it's going to help you because you will not be spending money on them. And here in the West, these things are a big deal. They're pretty expensive, cutting hair and doing basic things. So learn how to cut hair. Learn how to cut your hair, because now I do cut my hair. I've been cutting my hair for like 2 years now. I do cut my hair. I do maintain my dreads by myself once in a while when I'm home, but I like it free growth. I don't think it's too for women. They should also learn. Women should learn how to braid hair. Be doing hair, learn that. That's a skill that is going to help you a whole lot. This pedicure and manicure, learn all of that, because the skills that you'll be using to survive while you're trying to figure out your life, they're going to help you a whole lot, especially in places like in the UK and in the US. Cutting hair, braiding, this pedicure and manicure is a whole nother career on its own. If you have those skills, you're not just going to use them to survive while looking for something. You can capitalize on them when you get here eventually. So I would strongly advise you learn them. And then it's not, I don't want to number them. Let's just say you should learn how to cook. Yeah, learn how to cook. Learn all this baking, this catering stuff, because moving to places like Europe, I have lived in Europe, and as Africans, when you do move to Europe, most of the jobs you're going to be faced with are these restaurant jobs. So just learn how to cook, this catering, all of them, just learn them. So at least when you get there, while you're doing them, trying to look for something better, you should love what you're doing, because I did do it. And you can learn plumbing. What is plumbing? Yeah, electric. You can learn all these electrical works that will really help you. Those are hand skills that you'll be using them to survive while you're looking for something sustainable, something long term. You'll be using those to survive, to pay your bills, because their bills here, the reality is there are bills here. You cannot survive without paying. It's the people here in the West that if they miss a paycheck, that may be 1 month away from being homeless. That's how the West is. So you don't want to come here and make it hard for yourself. Learn the skills. Learn skills. I would basically say you should, if the things that you need, for example, you need to cut your hair. You should learn how to cut your hair. You need to maybe even tailoring. If you can learn how to sew, you do that. It's going to be at your advantage. And then one thing that I would definitely tell people in Africa to learn how to drive. Yeah. So I would strongly advise you learn how to drive and get a driver's license. It's going to help you. It might not be very useful in Europe, but in the UK or in the US and Canada, it's a necessity. You having it is a plus for you. Like, it's a plus. It's going to make life for you much easier, a lot easier. So I would strongly say you should learn how to drive. Learn these basic skills. You get it? So while I was in Dubai, let's talk about my time in Dubai. When I got to Dubai, I didn't stay for long. I think I was there for, when I got to Dubai, I stayed for like a month, and then I got, excuse me, and then I got this tech job. So I didn't really have to struggle for all that, but from my observation, these skills in Dubai, cutting hair, braiding, this pedicure and manicure, those skills will really help you. And then I think that's it. Then in Europe, my time in Europe, I lived in Europe for over a year plus, and I would say catering, because you're going to see a lot of restaurant jobs and a lot of most of those jobs that they give Africans will be unskilled jobs. Yeah, like working on construction sites, factories. There are not many factories like that. Working in farms, but I feel like 70% of them are going to be working in the restaurant as a waiter, as a waitress, as a cook, as a chef. It's very easy to get in that line. If I left Romania, I was already a cook. I And one thing is, you need to be open-minded because you gotta learn the language. It's gonna be tricky, but once you're there, so you're gonna do it. And here in the US, I have the only thing I've noticed here is the barbing thing is a big deal. If you can cut hair, you can sell your services. If you can cook, you can do this. You can roast fish. You can do this soya thing. You are the plus here. You can do this pedicure and manicure. You are the plus here. You can make a lot of money here in the US. If you can drive and you have a driver's license, you're good to go. But if you don't, your life is going to be hell, because even if you're going to, even if you want to go just a short, let's say 2 kilometers away, you need to book an Uber. Trust me, it's not fun when you're not working, or you're working and you're paying Uber, you're paying Lyft. It's very difficult, so you gotta learn how to drive. So maybe in the long run, it'll be easier for you to get your driver's license. Let's put it that way. So, with all that being said, I'm going to drop another video about Romania. There's one video on my channel talking about the documents that you need to get a Romanian work visa, because I was in Romania on a working visa. You can check that out. Or if you plan on traveling and you have any questions on traveling, just drop it on the comment section. So I'll look at it, I'll reply you, or do a detailed video about it. And I love you all. Please subscribe to my